So thank you guys so much for coming tonight, learning about Maple Organics and some of our new product lines. Yeah, I love these kind of get-togethers. It's nice to share some wine, share some good stories and laughs, and it's fun, especially with some customers in the room too, because you guys have experienced some of the products, and so you can speak to the efficacy and what you like best. And it's nice to be able to do this together because it's so rare that Rosie and I do these together anymore. So
rare.
I know. So what I thought we might do is we'll kick off with True Calling Canada, which is an arm of a video production company in Vancouver that decided that our story was so compelling that they wanted to share it with viewers across Canada.
For me, business is a big part of who I am. This is what you spent your whole adult life working towards. You've got this job, you've got this role, you're doing these amazing things. But when we become mothers, we're forced to choose between being a mother or being this career-focused woman. It made me question, why do I have to give something up to be great at something else? I should be able to be great at both things. It's an interesting balance when you're a marketing executive and you have children. It's not just that you want to be a great mom, you're their only mom. That's the only option they have. But I think it's hard hunda. Yeah. Ito ni soft hunda. When I became pregnant with Nishan, I had actually started to develop some recipes of personal care products that I would use on him that were going to be pure and clean, and no matter where I looked, nothing was. I said to my mom, I'm having a hard time, I can't find anything and I don't know how to... And she said, well, that's because you guys don't do things the way that we do in India. When my mother told me about these recipes, there was a business opportunity born from it, and I thought, well, maybe this is the right segue out of this life. Maybe this is what I will do. He put in 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. My parents always supported going out on my own. They said, good, we're proud of you. You go. Because they understood that in the long term, that control and that flexibility and that freedom was going to provide a better life for our whole family. That's amazing. And now I'm the co-founder of Maple Organics. This business came into light with my good friend, Ashley Ward. I am so very proud of what Ashley and I have achieved. At the moment, we have almost 20 consultants. We help our families, we help other families, and we do it in a way that's sustainable, and I couldn't be happier. For me, it's absolutely imperative that I succeed in the business world as well as a mom. And now I truly feel like I'm great at both things. It's been such a long journey for us, and it's been such an amazing story that's brought us here together. And it's this kind of amazing opportunity with Maple Organics, wherein I was working for Nature's Path back in 2010 when I got pregnant with Nishan. And at the time, working for the founder of Nature's Path, Aaron Stevens, everything was so clean, right? It was organic farming, and you didn't eat meat in the kitchen. Like, everything was extremely clean living, probably a level that I could never achieve. But what it made me do was really beg the question of everything that was about to enter into my baby's life. So, off I went into all the different categories looking for the safest, the best, how could I breastfeed and what should I be eating and all these different things. And the one category that I could never find any true solutions in was baby care. And with skin being such an important organ, absorbing everything that goes on the skin straight into our bloodstream, that seemed like a big miss for me, a big opportunity. Here we are 5 years later, our Nishan is 6 years old now, and we still don't have anything out there that does that. So at the time when I was pregnant, my mom had helped me understand some of the recipes and things that they did in India. And she helped me formulate these recipes. So we created this line out of her stories and her ancestry. And that's where the products came from. So I used them on him diligently. Friends asked for them, and away we went. So when Ashley and I came together in 2016, there was a huge opportunity here for us, and there still wasn't anything on the marketplace that could do what these products could do.
I had just had Everly, so she was 2 months old. You know what it's like, those first couple of months of totally sleepless nights, and you're in this crazy fog, and then it starts to get a little bit better, and it starts to get a little bit easier. And as it got easier, and as I got a little bit clearer, what dawned on me was that I now had 2 children, and not just the one. Like, one was challenging to kind of maintain everything else in my life that was important, but now having 2, they both had different needs, and they needed more of me. And I really wanted to be good at everything in my life. I wanted to be a good mother. I wanted to be a good friend. I wanted to be healthy, a good partner, and I wanted to have a lucrative and fulfilling career. All of these things at the same time, but I felt like I was going to be good at none of them if I tried to do all of that and go back to my corporate job. And so I was talking to my husband one night and just said, I want this opportunity to live in choice. He's like, well, what do you mean by that? I said, well, living in choice means being able to build my business around my life and not having to do it the other way around. I want to be great at all these things in terms of being a mother and a partner and a friend and having a great career and being healthy. I don't want to give on any of those things. And so he said, well, I guess you've got to go start a business, which was, it was very blunt, but what it did was it planted a seed. And I said, you're right, I do. I need to start a business, and I don't know what that is. And then lo and behold, Rosie and I went for a walk, and we were circling around a track, like as you do with 2-month-old babies, round and around and around as she wailed. And as she got to sleep, we had this moment of really that crystallized, where we had this realization that we really had this shared priorities around nurturing our families and nurturing our careers. And so I said, well, why don't we take these amazing recipes steeped in hundreds of years of history and tradition and testing, and let's make them in state-of-the-art facilities in North America, and let's get together in groups like this, and let's share the stories, let's share the recipes, and let's see if people want to join this movement that we want to lead around organic body care. And we had our first party, and it went well. We had our second party, and then people started to ask to join us. And so that is really how we got going. So we'll tell you a bit about the products today, and then we will tell you about how you can join us if you guys are interested, or if you know anybody else who might be.